What is the American dream? What does it mean to live the American dream? To me, the American dream is to take our God-given talents and to use them to live our lives to the fullest. When I think of people who have and who are living the American dream, the man who comes to mind is none other than the Golden Globe winning actor and the 7-time Mr. Olympia and the former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger obviously is not even American born. He's from Austria. When he was 15 years old and living in Austria, he realized he was strong and he wanted to be a professional bodybuilder. Well, 5 short years later, he competed and he won his first ever Mr. Olympia title. What does it mean to win a Mr. Olympia title at 20 years old? Well, to sum it up, Mr. Olympia is one of the most prestigious competitions known to professional bodybuilding. And not only did Arnold win one of those, he'd go on to win 7 Mr. Olympia titles. So, as if that wasn't enough, he's also the holder of 5 Mr. Universe titles. If the name Mr. Universe doesn't say enough, I don't know what does. Arnold made such a huge impact on the fitness community that they even named a yearly Fit Expo after him. And you know what? He still wasn't done with his dream from there. He wanted to burst into the acting scene. So in 1976, he starred in his first major film. It was called Stay Hungry. And from that film, he won a Golden Globe as the best newcomer. That was the beginning of his filmmaking career, but it wasn't his most famous work. He would go on to star in the series The Terminator. And in those movies, he had very quotable lines and made an impact on all of us. Still not convinced that this Austrian actor slash bodybuilder is living the American dream? Well, how about the fact that in 1983 he became an American citizen, and 20 years of being an American citizen, he announced that he would run as the governor of California. Well, not only was he elected the governor of California in 2003, he would go on to serve 2 terms and get out of office in 2011. Most professional bodybuilders don't even make it past the bodybuilding stage to get their big break in Hollywood. So for Arnold to not only achieve these goals as an actor, but also as a governor is amazing, to say the least. So, when I ask you guys the question, what's the American dream to you? I hope that you all think like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hope that you all try your hardest to make an impact on the world that this man has. And you know what? I don't think that Mr. Schwarzenegger is done making these impacts either. I'm sure if you asked him where he's been, he would simply quote himself and tell you, "I'll be back."